Okay, time for the video. I'm using a new VTuber avatar that I've been working on for a while. This is just a little test of it, so it's not guaranteed it's going to be in every single video. We started another world again because it was clear to us that my sister really got overwhelmed with mods and she still wanted to play with us, but I refused to play without creating mod. So yeah, that's the biggest mod that we have in the server. We have no custom biomes other than what are used in Terralith because it uses existing blocks, doesn't add new ones. So yeah, this is actually one of the villages that you can find in Terralith. They're fortified ones. So we've set up shop here. I've just been working on a moat around this castle, tearing down some of the houses, and she's going to build some different ones. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a I don't know where to start because I decided rather than building structure of the factory and then building a shell around it, which is what I usually do, I'd take a shell that already exists and try and build in it. So, for example, if you're wondering why I'm so short, it's because I like to play this size. But it's not very obvious here, but you can see all these cogs and then you see the lava. So these are actually lava farms I've stuck in these towers that were already here. There's one in this tower, and one in this tower. And they feed into here. This is a long tank. This is where lava buckets get processed. They feed along. You can see this little cut here. It hides the conveyor belt. This area needs hiding eventually. But yeah, this is where the lava buckets come. And for the boiler. Benefit of being short, I can squeeze through these tiny holes. And then this is why I had the moat. So I could have these wheels running. And also have water pump. And my sister's working over there on some stuff, but she's still got to tear down a couple houses. And this is the crushing setup. So this area was once where the stairway was. I've moved it to here because I needed this space to put the crusher because we don't want massive cables of stuff everywhere because it looks messy. I'm trying to go with concealment and compacting. It's like this thing here won't be here forever, that will be moved. So yeah, the crusher, oh that's not the right one, it's the next one. So the crusher is here. Items get fed from above and go along this conveyor system. Might not get crushed in it. Already had that happen once. So this is the chest where you feed things in. It goes up. You can just see the conveyor belt there. It runs up, and then along the back here, and it gets flung into this area here and into the crusher. Gets processed, goes down, then up. Going here. This is where it gets a bit more difficult to navigate without scaffolding, so I might as well put some ladders down if I can. Oh yeah, they're not real walls. None of these are real walls. Okay, we'll put ladders here. So the items that you saw come up this way, and there's a little bit here. That fills this with coal. So if there's loose coal, individual little bits of coal, it goes in here, it goes down into furnace array. So yeah, I don't know why I was punching when I was zooming in. It doesn't normally do that. Anyway, you can see that's where I come in. Go high. You can feed fuel manually as well. And then you get your experience nuggets here from the crusher. All that stuff that gets crushed goes along this line here. And right now it can only take 1 stack per slot because I haven't put chests in, so it gets backed up easily at the moment. But if, for example, all these are full, it's not a problem really, the stuff just carries on. It's the same with nether quartz and other things that can't be smelted. They go into that chute, straight down. There's an overflow chest here to collect from here and up there, and then that goes in the sorting system. Now for other sorting things, we deposit everything in here. It goes down below. So this is where it's also very messy. I have a lot of these little hatches around. So this is for me to manually place things for the factory. Go down here. Oh wait, no. Wrong way. See, there's that many ways you can get around here when you're this size. So this is where everything comes. It all filters down onto this conveyor belt, which you think is probably a bit of a problem, but it's not, because it splits here into 3. Now if any more loose coal is put into the regular sorter, not through the crusher, it gets picked up here, dispensed here, and then fed to the blaze burner. If we have materials, we have copper in here, but we haven't got any zinc. If it can pick copper and zinc up and make brass. Everything else carries on. And then it gets split again. So if it is a slab, like for making tracks with, it carries on here, gets processed. If it's pressed gold sheets that I pressed manually somewhere and put in a sorting system, it goes through here to get turned into a precision mechanism. Everything else comes down here. And it gets split again. Try not to break anything. It's alright, these things can go in. And then everything else comes out of here and into the main storage area. But if it's obsidian powder, it comes through here to get processed into reinforced sheets. Over here, this comes from a tree farm. It gets split so that we have so many of it come out and get stripped, and others just stay as logs. We have a maintenance hatch. We'll do this bit first. And this is the storage system. I've made it only 1 floor. It's quite wide compared to the last ones. But because we don't have that many new blocks added, we only have 30 pages rather than the near 60 pages. It's easier for me to make all these categories, but certain things still can't go in, like buckets of axolotl, buckets of fish, that sort of thing. But there's categories for almost every block. We have an issue with copper because there's that many variants with the oxidization, so some of it doesn't go in. And then this here is for bits and bobs that we use for crafting and trading and things, like where my precision mechanisms come out and where the sturdy sheets come out. And eventually this is also where the andesite casings will come as well. when I add a component to where they get stripped over here. So when they get stripped, there'll be a section here where it turns them into andesite casing, because once we have enough strip logs, we won't need to auto strip them for anything but that. Yeah, that's the sorting system. It loops forever, so it goes on an endless loop. If an unfinished precision mechanism is in this conveyor belt, it gets detected in the back. Might be a bit difficult for me to show, but we'll see. We also have an elevator again. You just have to remember not to walk out when you press the button right away, because the door is just funny like that. So if I go this way, you should see this mechanism I'm on about. Yeah, here it is. So what happens is everything loops around, and if there is no slot for it, and I come down here, like, I thought there was a slot for that armor trim, but clearly not. I'll have to fix that. But if it's a precision mechanism, it gets detected by here and gets fed back into the loop where it gets processed. So it comes up here. You probably won't see it because there's that much stuff here now. Yeah, you're not going to see it. There's another one of these here. Let me see if I remove this. You can see this conveyor belt here. That's where it feeds in all the way over here, puts it straight back in. So yeah, go back. Or not. To go up, jump, jump. So yeah, that's all the sorting system. Still needs a few things fixing. But yeah, as you saw, took the elevator, and this is the trading hall where we have villages. And you can, if you wanted to, you can see the factory when it's working in certain areas. Here and there. I'm going to put some nice blocks at the back to make it look nicer. And it's like here, you can see where the wood comes and everything else comes in. We can take the elevator all the way to the top. We're back up here. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've done. I've just tried to build it all within the confines of this castle. I don't have any immediate plans on what to do next. It's just going to happen when it happens. And like these videos, they're going to come out when they come out. Because right now I'm working on lots of 3D modelling projects. 3D printing business is just starting. And this little hobby is probably going to be on the back burner. I'm still going to play it, it's just I probably won't have time to make as many videos. Like, I won't be able to do one a week like I used to. Yeah, if you did like the video, and please consider subscribing, and I'll upload when I can. You'll also see when I upload little clips of me testing my models out, and I also have links in the description to where you can download my models for free if you like to do 3D printing, and the Patreon page if you want to sell those prints. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.